Welcome to today's episode of Tech Unpacked, where we delve into the intriguing world of recommender systems. I'm your host, and today we're unpacking a fascinating innovation called beeformer, which promises to bridge the gap between semantic and interaction similarity in how we receive recommendations. So whether you're looking for a new book, a movie, or even your next home appliance, sit tight as we explore how this system is changing the way brands understand consumer behavior. Let's kick things off with the basics. The traditional method of collaborative filtering is believed to be pretty savvy. It captures user patterns from interaction data. For instance, if you buy a printer, you might not just want the printer itself, but also toners, paper, and maybe even a fancy cable to connect it. Collaborative filtering hooks into these patterns. Sounds great, right? But there's a catch. What happens when we come across a cold start recommendation? That's when new items enter the mix without any prior user interactions. This is a tricky situation since standard collaborative filtering can't help us here. Imagine walking into a store where the staff doesn't know if the new product is appealing simply because it's just arrived. Instead, systems often switch to content-based filtering, relying heavily on descriptions of the items themselves, which can sometimes lead to misses in user intent. Now here's where beeformer steps in. The team behind this innovation has found a way to train language models using actual user behaviors from previous interactions to predict how users might react to new items. It's like giving the model a sneak peek into customer preferences. So instead of other printers being deemed more similar because of their specifications, beeformer can suggest accessories that are actually relevant, enhancing user experience. Pretty neat, right? As we explore this, I have to ask, how exactly do they train these models? They actually use several datasets from popular sources like MovieLens, GoodBooks, and Amazon Books to assess user interactions. They set specific criteria for what counts as an interaction and ensure they only work with valid data. It's like curating a guest list for an exclusive party. If you don't see any action at the door, you can't expect a great party. For the tech enthusiasts out there, they employ a systematic approach, starting with creating a virtual environment to set the stage for their models. This feels reminiscent of an artist getting their studio ready. Every little detail matters. They even implement parameters that help in evaluating results, ensuring they can reproduce numbers from their research. And speaking of challenges, LLM-generated descriptions offer both a treasure and a hurdle. While they can create rich descriptions, not all items cooperate. Imagine baking a cake and finding that some ingredients just won't blend well. That's right. Some items can't generate descriptions because of various restrictions, which necessitates a bit of a cleanup in the dataset before feeding it into the model. Before we wrap up, let's take a quick look at the numbers. beeformer applied its methods to 3 large datasets, and what they found is pretty astounding. With nearly 6 million interactions across various items, these statistics showcase how vast the landscape is and the importance of making accurate recommendations. So as we conclude, here's something to ponder. How can improvements in our understanding of user behavior reshape the future of consumer experiences? If we can anticipate needs and recommendations, shopping could become a much more personalized adventure. Thanks for tuning in today. beeformer highlights not just the difficulty of predicting preferences, but also the exciting opportunities to enhance how we discover new products. Make sure to join us next time as we continue to explore the intersections of technology and everyday L.